Robin is a very successful woman. She doesn't need me for a damn thing. She's entrepreneurial. What?
I want you.
Yeah, thank you.
So you're superfluous then.
What's that?
So you're superfluous then. She doesn't
How
need
does
you.
that make me superfluous?
You're nice to have around.
I think you meant financially, not emotionally, not spiritually, not connectively.
You can't think of relationships beyond control and ownership and power.
No, wait a minute.
It's not about that.
Let me answer.
It's not about that at all.
The fact that she doesn't have to have me to exist doesn't mean that I'm not essential to who she is. We've been together for 46 years. She doesn't need me to buy her a new car. She doesn't need me to buy her a house. She doesn't need me to do the things she's competent. If she wants to go to Hong Kong tomorrow, she doesn't need me to make the arrangements. But I am a part of her DNA. I'm part of her life. If I was missing, it would be a huge impact on her. That's why I'm not superfluous. You can't be that narrow-minded.
What I'm saying is that she does, you just said a minute ago that she doesn't need you, that she doesn't need you for her existence.
Financially, that's all you
Is it
meant.
a financial thing? Or is it a
Yes.
personal thing?
That's all.
No, there are so many dimensions to a relationship, and I will stay with what I said. She doesn't need me. If I die today, she will be fine.
Financially.
Emotionally,
No, I
she
disagree.
will be fine.
She will not be fine.
But she wants me to be in her life. And I want her to be emotionally strong enough, mentally strong enough, financially planned out enough that I don't have to be there for her to be okay. You can't wrap your head around that?
So she doesn't need you. Is that what you're saying?
You interrupted him so you could be right.
How am I
He
wrong?
wasn't finished.
How am I wrong about your relationship here? He's
You
just
interrupted
saying that
him.
you'll be
What
fine
is your
without
point?
him.
But what is your point, Rollo?
My point is this, is that we've made masculinity superfluous right now. We've made men
How
superfluous
is she
right
not
now.
in your same story? How is she not superfluous to him in the same story?
Exactly. That's the point. We are better together than we are apart.
Well, then
we are
he's not
innate and
superfluous.
natural
Neither
complements
she.
to one another. Would you agree
That
with that?
does not make us superfluous.
I feel like we're a bit stuck because I feel like what we're saying is that unless there's a dependency relationship, unless one person is dependent on the other, then one of them's superfluous. Whereas what I see is a world where two people who are independent choose to be together, and that's more beautiful. It's more beautiful and moving to me when two people who don't.
healthier and
safer. Yeah,
And
they
what
want.
happen- and
they
what happens
want
in that-
what's-
It's safe.
Isn't choice more beautiful than need?
It's safe, too.
And here's the thing, like, there is a lesson here for parents around the country who are watching all of this, who are thinking, well, I'm trying to raise kids right now. It's a tough world out there, and we're all trying to get by, and there are lots of voices. The first thing is that we are now in an even tougher battle because social media is pushing the most extreme, the most hateful voices, normalizing them in our society. There are people that want to tell you how to live your life that will actually end up with you living a really miserable life and finding it really difficult to navigate the eddies of trying to be a decent human being and trying to love another person and be loved by that person. And I think that today, I've tried to keep as quiet as possible because I thought that you spoke for yourself, Rollo, and I think a lot of parents will be thinking, crumbs, I want to make sure that that person's voice is not the one informing my kids because they could end up very, very unhappy.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.